2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Golden State Warriors. Looking at the Warriors, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Magic at Amway Center. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. And the matchups in the backcourt will certainly be interesting to watch in this one. Kenny, who are some of the top guards you played against over the years?
Well, come on. The Bulls, always a force, with Jordan and Pippen. Well, Pippen was really like a small forward, but he played guard a lot. Magic is probably top of it. John Stockton, unbelievable. Gary Payton. I said Clyde Drexler, but he played with us, so I loved Clyde when he came to us.
And what about Penny Hardaway?
He was tough. Was tough.
Well, why you didn't say his name? You put his name eighth.
No, I was in the I was still getting him out.
Disrespecting my main man, Penny.
There was no disrespect.
Jackson, Mark Jackson.
Love you, Penny. Love little Penny, too.
Oh.
Thank you.
Little Penny was harder to guard.
Great stuff, Shaq. Game just about ready to get underway. We'll see you later.
Contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. They're among the league's powerhouse teams, presently in second place in the West.
And seeing where Utah is, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Gobert. Thunder is out there with Silk, and there's Doc, and it's the Monster in at the point guard position. Here's the Monster. Doc the pass to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lamonce's got the first points on the scoreboard for Utah.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Inside. No good from Bogut. On defense, Golden State. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents. And that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Now here's Curry. He had 28 points in the win against Orlando.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Here's Thompson. He picked up 24 points in the last one against Orlando.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
So it's Utah now. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Pass to the Monster. He kicks it to George. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
It's Curry with the drive. Iguodala wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the Monster, headed by Green. Gobert, the screen. And George kicks to Gobert. Here's the Monster. A 32-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Curry dishes to Green. 9 feet out. No luck. And it's Utah the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A steal. Only one man back on D. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's the monster. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Utah, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And he hits the first of 3. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Second free throw, good.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected plays like a coach who had done it for many years.
And Kerr is so good with the media because Greggy was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. But I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
I know.
Right. He's probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
Here's the monster. He has 7. Nice ball movement by Utah. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Curry attacking. Gobert with the block. And for the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Curry. Here's the monster. He's got 9. George with the screen on Curry. The monster passes to Doc. Here's the monster. The Warriors pull it in. This time they pissed off. It was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the missed 3 from Iguodala. Gobert the pass to Silk. And it's Spates with the rebound.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. The putback and the slam dunk by Spates.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Now here's Gobert looking for his first basket still in this one.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. Silk's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From downtown, and that one's good. Silk's got 5 points so far.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He stressed how important being smart with the ball is going to be for them today. It's an opponent that thrives on defense, steals in particular, and he doesn't want to see his guys get careless with the basketball. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Warriors. And Utah also making a switch. Hood's checked in. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Spade sets a screen for Curry. There's the feed to Spades. And again, no good by Golden State.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And Marlon Spades last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spades. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Lyles checked in for Utah. Mack comes in for the Monster. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Lyles, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lyles got his first basket of the night. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Mack. Lyles passes to Hood. Pulls up. High post. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spades.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Azili's checked in for Golden State. And Gobert drops them both. Now here's Curry. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. The dish to Varejao. And Thompson kicks to Azili. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Silk passes to Mack. Shoots it. No good off the front arm. Warriors trail by 8. Iguodala outside. Fires from deep. Again, Iguodala missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hood kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mack. Gobert, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Iguodala, and Silk gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Looney's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Utah with a change here, too. Doc, he's checked in for Silk. Azili kicks to Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Here's Mack. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Doc. A rebound by Azili.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And that one's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here is Doc. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Utah leads by 6.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Curry kicks to Varejao. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. And he gets it to go. Looney's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Utah leading by 3. Here's Matt. Pass to Gobert. Matt dishes to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Jacks up a 3. Good, can't get it to go.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
Here is Doc. Moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lyles got his second basket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And Curry, here we go. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
Here's Matt following the basket by Stephen Curry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thompson passes to Curry. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Stolen by Varejao. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, and I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Spates in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's the monster after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shoots from 12. Takes a big, nice bounce and goes in. And it's 13 points for the monster.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Now Spates. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Warriors. Thompson's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Here's the monster, guarded by Curry. Here's the monster. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry kicks to Thompson. It's Curry with the drive. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And there's a foul on Maurice Spates. That'll be his second foul of the game. Utah trails by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Dishes it to George. Here's the monster. 13 points in the game. Fires at the elbow. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's the monster following the basket by Stephen Curry. And there's the pass to the monster. But they recover it. It's deflected and stolen by Spates. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Green. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
That's the set for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the monster. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season.
You know what, Kevin? The All-Star game isn't known as a display of great defense, but something or someone rubbed off on these guys since the break. They've been fantastic on defense lately.
And in the first one, Jones.
Been a stellar outing in this one for the Monster. He's got 14 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Clay Thompson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. He cashes in regularly.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Spates. Screen by Bogut. Spates, the pass to Iguodala. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. Bogut with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the Monster. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Green after the basket by Utah. Screen by Bogut. And here's Iguodala outside. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran. He made it well.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Now here's Iguodala. He's got 8. Feeds it to Curry. 6 to shoot. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing.
And he has stepped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Here's Bogut. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's the Monster. He's got 19. Here's Hood. Buries the long-range jumper. Hood's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rooney's checked in. He's checked in for Utah. Puts one up from 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside, he can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel in all facets of the game.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
George, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Curry can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
George up top. Kicks to Hood. Fader on the way. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Iguodala.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. And Green gets it to go. Here's the monster. 19 points in the game. This is it to Doc. Here's Silk. Here's the monster. Right through the knee for the layup. The monster's got 21.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. And here's Curry. 6 points for him. To Bogut on the wing. Green. A drive by Iguodala out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Green. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
The pass to Silk. From deep. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here is Doc. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That's the shot. Shoots from the elbow. Great D that time from Green.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now here's Iguodala. 8 points for him. To the inside. Bogut. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala.
That's how to orchestrate for your team. Terrific pass.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Utah calls timeout. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish close to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejao checked in for Bogut. Mazzilli comes in for Green. That's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Klay Thompson, number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Utah's got into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The feed to Gobert. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Wiles. They get it back. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
On the free throw, no good. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Looney passes to Curry. Looking to end his cold spell. Utah with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Here is Doc, guarded by Curry. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. Good.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mack. Gobert, the screen. Wiles passes to Ingles. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors trailing.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Picked by Bergeron. Goes up the baseline. Thompson misses.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside shots.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
With 1 on the clock, and the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Utah leads by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, they're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Thunder's out Philip Gobert, and there's Doc. And it's Silk, and it's the Monster in at the point. The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And Bogut drops them both. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Now here's Thompson. Curry gets the bucket. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
George against Iguodala. Here's the Monster outside for George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors leading. Now the dish to Bogut. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut, when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Now here's Gobert, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Down to 5 in the shot clock. From 11 feet away. With the clock winding down, and George with the stuff. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The Monster passes to George. The 19-foot shot. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side Curry. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Gobert. Outside, George. Here's the Monster. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw good by Curry.
Take a look at what Curry's done. 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Here's the Monster. 1 point in the game. Right side George. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Timeout called the Warriors. Rodney Hurts checked in for Doc. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Thompson kicks to Green. Green, the screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's the monster, guarded by Curry. Gobert, the screen. That's good. And that's now 24 points for the monster.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Bogut says a screen for Curry. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's the monster. 24 points for him. Pocket 6. To the wing on the left. A three. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gobert with the play. They recover it. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for Andre Iguodala. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Passes to the monster. From the high post, and he gets it to go. The Monsters got 26 points. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. It's Bogut with the drive. Misses from close range. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's the monster. He's got 26. Hood, the pass to George. Here's Silk, guarded by Green. Here's Silk. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. The Warriors trailing outside Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Klay Thompson is second.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry hits them both. Here's the monster. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the Monsters got 28.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
And I tell you what, a recycle bin full of lead changes. It's been a game of major runs so far.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Verjau's checked in. Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. Picked off in midair. Here's the monster. 28 points for him. Here's Hood. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Spates sets a screen. Thompson kicks to Spates. Here's Verjao. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah leading. Here's the monster over to the left wing. Here's Silk. The shot is off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry dishes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry passes to Spates. Verjao setting the pick for Green. Pick by Verjao. Curry with a wide open look. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's the nail.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Utah, Spates sets a screen from deep. Green. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. Gobert, the screen. This is the Matt. They get it back. The pass to the monster. He kicks it to Matt. Pass to Silk. Nice ball movement by Utah. Feeds to Gobert. Mack, the pass to Silk. Puts up the baby hook. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Verjao. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. Curry kicks to Thompson. Now here's Curry. He's got 20. Got a handout. Here's the monster. Out to the wing. Here's Silk. Hands it from downtown. Silk's got 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Utah calls timeout.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thompson dishes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Superb assist there. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Here's Mack. He's covered by Thompson. Five to shoot. Mack loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And Utah leads by 2.
Great job of screening there. A nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Curry. Here's Verjao. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bergeron's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Gobert, the screen. Mack, the pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Hood. Here is Doc. He dishes it to Gobert. Passes it to Doc. 20 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Spades has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry kicks to Bergeron. Picked by Bergeron. Outside Curry. Down low. Stolen. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kicks it to Gobert. And the pass to Doc. Back to Gobert. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Utah shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
To the inside, and Ezeli with the block. Moving it up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Utah shooting not great, 40% for the game. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. They'll get out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Mack kicks to George. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here is Doc. Outside, George. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Utah. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. And it's sent back by George. Here's Mack. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Silk. And Utah, another 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they brought.
That is good. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Lyles. There's the feed to George. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Thompson kicks to Ezeli and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
Here's the monster. And the rejection by Ezeli. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Iguodala. What's the status, Doris?
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he were to miss some time, it would be a very tough loss for his team during the final stretch of the season.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than that.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Draymond Green, who's checked in for Ezeli. Now, here's Thompson. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter attack.
Here's the monster. They set the pick. They double him with Green. The monster passes to Lyons. And that is good. And Utah leads by 2.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
It's tipped. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Lyles, and it's sent back by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson back to Iguodala. A baseline J. It's hauled in by George. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. The monster passes to George. Here's the monster. Back to George.